For nearly 2 decades, one of the most anticipated events at SEC Football Media Days is when Alabama rolls into town. Of course, a lot of that fanfare had to do with seeing Nick Saban. Now Kalen DeBoer is at the helm, and he still gets a decent crowd. Coach DeBoer is entering his 3rd season at the Capstone, and on day 3 of the media sessions, he was the first coach to talk. Last season, he led Alabama to an 11-4 record, a spot in the SEC Football Championship, and his team took a trip to the college football playoffs. For most programs, those marks are great, but at Alabama, they are expecting more. Coach DeBoer reminded us that he understands the assignment.
We understand also that there's an expectation that is different at Alabama, and we signed up for that. We're all about that, and we want to continue to push to make sure that we reach the expectations that we have, first of all, internally, and I think that will help everyone else that is the diehards and our fan base appreciate what these guys are doing, the work they're putting in.
For the 2nd straight year, Coach DeBoer will have to replace a quarterback who was selected in the NFL draft. When it comes to the starting QB spot for Alabama, Austin Mack and Keelan Russell are the front runners to replace Ty Simpson. After watching both guys in the spring, you can tell that both Mack and Russell are capable for the job. DeBoer was asked about the QB competition and how tough of a decision it will be to name a starter during preseason camp.
Both of them are more than capable. I think they're high-level elite quarterbacks. Fortunately, we have them both in our program, and it's going to be a competition that's going to lead to a tough decision. It's one that we're fortunate to have, and it's going to be one that when we do make the decision that we'll be confident we'll do a great job, because they are 2 guys that are well respected by our entire football team because of how they work, who they are as people, and the production and what they look like on the football field.
Whoever gets the nod at quarterback will have the well-dressed Ryan Coleman Williams as their top target. The 2-time Alabama Mr. Football winner returning to the Capstone for his 3rd season after seeing a dip in his production during his sophomore season. Coleman Williams isn't worried about who actually gets the nod. He just wants to haul in catches from that signal caller and then make big plays for the Tide.
It's being my 3rd year and having a different quarterback every year. It's a growth opportunity. If I had the opportunity to play in the National Football League, sometimes that might be the case as well. So really just trying to maximize the time that I can spend with my quarterbacks. Obviously on Saturdays, we're going to need that time put in.
4 coaches who were in the college football playoffs last season spoke today in Tampa, and the only one who isn't with the same squad from last year hails from the Tennessee Valley. We'll talk to Jon Sumrall right here on your favorite channel next. And welcome back. We had some Huntsville flavor in Tampa, Florida today, and it came in the form of new Florida Gators head football coach Jon Sumrall. The Grissom High School alumnus is another coach that's tasked with revitalizing a once-proud program. Sumrall taking over a Florida squad that hasn't even reached double-digit wins since 2019. In fact, the Gators have posted losing seasons in 4 of their last 5 years, their worst 5-year stretch since the 1940s. After successful stints at Troy and Tulane, which resulted in conference championships, Sumrall is ready to steer the ship of the Gators in the right direction.
It takes what it takes to be great. There are no shortcuts. I don't care if you've been winning or you hadn't been winning. But every situation you walk into, I think you have to evaluate, okay, what needs to be recalibrated and what's been going good. There have been some really good things going on at the University of Florida before my arrival. We haven't won enough games. We need to win more games. Like 4-8 last year is not okay at the University of Florida. We got to fix that. You just try to evaluate, okay, what's been working, what's not been working, and find the right things you have to maybe address.
Of course, Sumrall was one of 4 coaches that spoke today at SEC Football Media Days. You can view all of the press conferences via our digital platforms like the Fox 54 app and our YouTube page. And finally, Suni Lee has returned to the gymnastics floor. The former Auburn standout and Olympic gold medalist is looking to add another medal to her trophy stand as she preps for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. Her training will continue in the state of Minnesota. And we'll have more on Suni Lee in the upcoming weeks on Fox 54 Sports Extra. That'll do it for your Fox 54 Sports Report at 9 p.m. I'm Mo Carter. Stay tuned. Your Fox 54 News at 10 is coming up after the break.